I'm State Representative Mark Hargrove, and I represent the 47th Legislative District, which is Kent, Covington, and Auburn. My most common email that I've gotten recently is about Sound Transit 3, ST3, and people's concerns about that. I've been trying to think of something good to say about it. I'm really having trouble doing it. I think that when it was voted on, my constituents and all around the area that voted on it, whether they voted for it or not, didn't really grasp the huge expense that this project had. And to give you just a little perspective, I just recently heard that widening the Panama Canal between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans cost about $9 billion. Sound Transit 3 cost 6 times that amount for 54 miles of track and some bus transportation, things like that. So it's just huge. Now, the impact that it's having on us, we the people, is in 3 pieces. And what I'm hearing most is people being bothered by the car tabs that they're seeing showing up now. Also, property tax that's going to be showing up in their house bills. And then the third piece is a sales tax, which we haven't seen yet, but it takes place April 1st. All of those are quite huge. Another concern is that the car tabs are based on a crazy valuation table, which is based on the manufacturer's suggested retail price and the depreciation from that, which is far different from the actual value like the Kelley Blue Book. I got a note at our recent town hall from someone who told me that their Toyota cost $22,000 when they bought it new 5 years ago. Today, it's valued in the ST3 at $30,000. So it's completely ridiculous. There are a lot of bills that are aimed at fixing those things, and I've co-sponsored several of them. One of them is to make sure that the Board of Sound Transit is elected instead of appointed. And it's just because the folks that are making all these decisions, that's not their main job. They're not able to focus on making the best policy, and so I think that's a good way to go. Another one is to change the valuation schedule so that it does reflect the actual value of the car. I'm firmly in support of that, co-sponsored that legislation. There are some problems with that, in that Sound Transit has already begun selling bonds based on the other valuation schedule. So we have a ways to go in the legality and how we can make that happen. But I'm really pushing to make that a top priority, answering the concerns of my constituents, which is you.